So today I'm going to be talking about website recovery. There's four websites that I've actually pulled up that have been slapped by HCU. They've lost a lot of traffic, and recently I've been doing a lot of website recovery audits, a lot of website recovery consultation, and this is a very common issue that I see where people have been hit by HCU and they've not been able to recover their traffic. And a lot of the websites actually fall into similar reasons as to why they have been hit. Now, I'm going to be referencing a blog article that I've actually got all live on my website. It's probably like a 4,000 word blog going over a lot of different reasons as to why your website might have been hit. But the websites that we're going to be looking at, they all fall under one very, very similar issue, and that is to do with like branding, and also to do with content pruning as well. So the four websites that we're actually going to be looking at is latex-tutorial.com, tellmeinspanish.com. As you can see, this website was getting at its peak 122,000 organic hits every single month, and now it is doing 26,000 traffic. And we've also got ScoutSmart, and as you can see, this website's not been hit too drastically, but the other four websites, as you can see, a lot of traffic has been lost. So this website here, 64,000 hits every single month. Now it's only getting 17,000. So a very much big portion of that website's revenue has actually been hit. Now, if we were to actually take a look at any of these websites, now a few things, I don't know who owns these websites, they've just been sent in by random people, but one tip that I would give to people is actually take a look at the content pruning section on this actual page. Don't just randomly start deleting pages because you think they don't deserve to be on the page. This is like a yes/no flow. It'll tell you when to 301 pages, when to completely delete pages in 410 pages, when to potentially even further optimize that page to try to get that page to actually rank. So you might not even need to delete certain pages. So go through this. Like it asks you certain questions like, is the content outdated and irrelevant? Can that content be optimized to make it relevant? And
did you know that 81% of businesses are overspending when it comes to actually trying to rank their website organically in Google? That's why I've decided to create the Traffic Accelerator system. It will tell you exactly what your website is lacking. The Traffic Accelerator system will tell you exactly how many backlinks you need, what articles you're missing on your website, and also how to internally link those articles together to gain topical authority. Now, if you're struggling to rank on Google, click the link down below, get the Traffic Accelerator system for your website. It's only $195 and it will tell you exactly everything your website is lacking.
Semantically relevant to your website. If yes, then obviously you should keep that page. However, if no, does it have historical significance, valuable links? So if that page that we're looking at, if it's a certain page on your website that does have backlinks, you might not want to actually delete that page. You might want to 301 that page. So it has all of like the if statements, as I like to call it. So that is one tip straight off the bat that I would give to you guys. Go in and do a content optimization audit on your website and make certain, if you're thinking of deleting a page, make certain that it's not got any historical backlinks. And if it does, you might want to further re-optimize that page or 301 that page to a relevant other blog article on your website. Now, the reason why you're going to want to 301 that, because I know that some of you guys watching this might not be super advanced SEOs and stuff, is that if you 301 a page that has, let's say, a backlink from Forbes, let's say, or it's got a few backlinks, that page actually has power. It actually has page rank. It also has a lot of authority. So in some cases, you might want to just re-optimize that page or 301 it to another existing blog article. Now, a lot of these websites, if we actually take a look at the website, so for example, if we search up latex tutorial, right? If you do latex tutorial, now this website struggles to rank for its own brand name, which isn't a really good start. As you can see, if we just search latex-tutorial, which is the exact URL, it's not even ranking for the actual keyword itself, for the brand name. Now, if we were to take a look at some actual big brands like IBM, let's say, right now, I'm not saying go and spend $1 trillion on backlinks, but at least IBM actually does rank for its brand name. Even if we were to search my own name, right, Kaz Radash, as you can see, it's actually ranking for the actual keyword that's intended to rank for, so the actual brand name. Now, same goes with Bunny Lady. If we actually search Bunny Lady, so in this case, it does actually rank for its brand. But what I would like to see is actual videos. So actual videos mentioning the actual brands. Now, I know that they are actually active on their YouTube channel, but in some cases that's not enough. So if we actually take a look here, if we go back to the Kaz Dash example, so Kaz Dash, if we just search my own name, as you can see, there's a lot of different videos actually mentioning my own video. So I've actually got a video carousel here, which those guys don't. So this is something that you need to work a lot on. You can also do this with links as well. So if we actually search up, for example, Martin Lewis, which is a big finance guy in the UK, you can see that he's got a lot of backlinks mentioning his actual name. Again, very similar to myself. If we actually do Kaz Dash, obviously Martin Lewis, I'm nowhere near as big as Martin Lewis, but there's a lot of actual news articles talking about me. So as you can see, how digital marketing wizard used YouTube to become millionaire in his 20s, Manchester Evening News. So Manchester is like the local area that I actually live in. And if we actually take a look at these guys on Ahrefs, so this is like a big news article or a big publication. So it's a DR83 website mentioning me. So I do get a lot of press media covering my name or covering my brand, and so does like all of the big names. Now, this is something I would want to see on a lot of actual genuine websites that are trying to rank after HCU. So moneysavingexpert.com, just so you guys know, is Martin Lewis's actual brand, but he's like an actual writer on that brand. Now, a lot of these websites that we're actually looking at, right, if we were to take a look at the Bunny Lady, if we were to actually get her name, Amy the Bunny Lady. So Amy, Bunny Lady, right? There's only just her social profiles that are actually mentioning her and her website, whereas if you take a look at Martin Lewis, for example, or even myself, there's a lot of like news articles and websites talking about Martin Lewis. So Cambridge News, Edinburgh Live, Birmingham Live, Chronicle Live, Birmingham Live, Border Telegraph, Plymouth Live. Now, this guy probably spends upwards of 20,000-30,000 on actual press every single month. Some of you guys might not actually have that amount of money, but again, like I'm not spending tons of money on actual press and actually establishing my brand and stuff. But again, the Forbes have mentioned me. Like if I look at Forbes, for example, if we just take a look, Kaz Dash, as you can see, the Forbes articles mentioned me, Manchester Evening News, The Sun as well in the UK, if any of you guys are in the UK. As you can see, The Sun mentions me quite a lot. But that's one thing, again, I've just noticed with all of these brands, even this Tell Me in Spanish, for example. If we take a look here, we don't even know. There we go. If we just Google her name, Daniela Sanchez, I can almost guarantee that there's just no mentions of her online. And as you can see, Daniel Sanchez. So if we just do Daniel Sanchez, Tell Me in Spanish. So you've got our LinkedIn profile, you've got a Reddit, Instagram, and that's literally about it. So you do definitely want some high publication mentions from press, from link building, to actually mention your offer. Now, everything that I actually have mentioned will be live on this actual blog article. This blog article will definitely, throughout the years, need to be kept up to date by myself. So if you guys have potentially lost some form of traffic, make certain to check out this URL. I'll have it down in the description. Take a look at it. And if you guys do have any questions, if there's certain things that I might not have mentioned, because a website can lose traffic for various reasons. There's probably over 50 reasons why I could think a website could lose traffic. Not everything is mentioned on this blog article, but the main reasons as to why you might have lost traffic after a core update or after the HCU update is actually mentioned on this. I've done a lot of consultancy calls and stuff like that with people that have been hit. So if you guys do want to potentially recover your actual SEO traffic, read this article. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Or if you want to work with me, make certain to check out casualdash.com and fill in the contact form. And thank you for watching.